and welcome to another edition of the Daily Stoic, which I'm actually going to start calling it the Daily Sage, because as I pepper in more readings from Ryan Holiday, like I said before, I'll be reading this every morning, keeping this book in the gym and in my truck, but I'll also be talking about daily devotionals. Some of the Christian reading that I've been jumping into, obviously some other, accumulations from the Tao, and then obviously anything from the Stoic way of thinking and philosophy. Now, I work out. I work out approximately 5 to 6 days a week. I run 5 days a week, and I'm totaling anywhere between 25 to 35 miles on a weekly basis. Now, this wasn't something that happened overnight. In fact, for my move to the farm to Central Texas, it sparked and ignited a new wave of thinking and a new wave of releasing dopamine and strengthening my mind and my body. And that meant understanding running form, function, distance, and then strengthening my mind through repetitive workouts and just getting the thing done. Now, there's a reason why people start their New Year's with resolutions. There's a reason why people state, hey, I want to read $5 a month, and I want to be able to digest this, I want to be able to do this and this and this. But honestly, what's the reason anybody picks up a book? Can you name the reason why you picked up the Daily Stoic? Well, I can tell you. It wasn't because it was easier. It wasn't because I was just trying to pass the time. It was a longing for something that was bigger than me. Much like when I pick up the Bible or go to church on Sundays, it is satiating a need for growth within myself. And that need for growth, well, it's the growth of learning. And in today's edition of the Daily Stoic, Ryan Holiday writes on the January 2nd note, education is freedom. Learning is freedom. What is the fruit of these teachings? Only the most beautiful and proper harvest of the truly educated, tranquility, fearlessness, and freedom. We should not trust the masses who say only the free can be educated, but rather the lovers of wisdom who say that only the educated are free. EPICTETUS and DISCOURSES. Now, what EPICTETUS ends up illustrating is the contrary belief of, oh, I've made it. I've graduated from college. I have my PhD or my MBA. I'm done. All I need to do now is watch the sports ball and who's going to win. And I don't need to read no more books no more. I did that. No, ultimately what he's saying is the people that you should align yourself with and the person you should align yourself as is a person who continually seeks learning and education. And not just through books, but everything in life. For the people that learn from every action, every interaction, everything that they consume, they're one step closer to becoming free and one step closer to a more enlightened person. Now, this doesn't mean, that every time you tune into something, it's wrong. But in all actuality, do you turn on the TV or mindlessly doom scroll through social media just to exactly fill the void that is missing? Instead of actually picking up and doing the work, which reading isn't easy by any means, it requires focus, it requires a set amount of time, and it requires comprehension. In this world, there is more online resources and more information at the touch of our fingertips through smartphones, laptops, tablets, media, and content than there's ever been in the history of humanity. And we still have the audacity to not learn. I urge you, today's devotional really does as well, continue to learn. Remember, if you feel distracted, if you feel like you're slumping into something, mindlessly snacking, doom scrolling, turning on the Kardashians, well, there's a better use of your time, and it's studying either your hobbies, studying how to interact with people, studying how to get better at what you're doing, not only in life, but in work and in your relationships. Studying the philosophy that is either Christianity, Stoicism, or Taoism, and how to blend them all together, or picking up a barbell or jumping on the trail. Now, knowledge, self-knowledge in particular, is the only path to freedom. Now, guys, crush your week. Welcome to the new year, and tune in for any more videos that I'm going to be releasing every single day as I take devotionals from the Daily Stoic, through my study of the Tao, and other reading that I jump into. Get after it.